Hello all, and welcome to a Friday night whiskey review. It's pretty early Friday night. Well, early by my terms. It's about 8:30. And, I wanted to go and review something that I reviewed sort of at the start of my YouTube career, some odd, almost 3 years now, 3 years ago. And that was Elijah Craig's Small Batch 12 Year. Now, in 2016, it was replaced by Elijah Craig's Small Batch, no age statement, but they do kind of like put like, I've noticed that Tamura's, the place I buy liquor from, and one of the larger liquor store chains here in Hawaii, has kind of like put their label on it, as it were. But I digress. So Elijah Craig, if you go and look back at my reviews, was the one that kind of blew me away at 12 year. It was pretty good for a mid-tier whiskey, a sub $30 bottle. And what do you know? Because it was so good, it became too popular. And as you know, whiskey takes years to make. So they started running out of 12 year, and they kind of decided to make this no age statement one, which is sort of a mixture of 12 year and 8 year. So it's technically an 8 year now. It's the same juice inside, but a different date. Also, bottle shape is different. It's a little bit more shelf economic, I suppose. Same proof, 94 proof. So, let's go. 94 proof, which is about 47% alcohol. Let's go and give this a sample here. Now, a lot of people complain about this kind of thing, but in the end, what are you going to do? You're going to run out of whiskey if it becomes, more popular than it was, predicted, forecasted to. So you got to do something. Lovely oaken notes. Fruitiness, candied fruits. Vanilla, caramel, corn. And almost hints of citrus underneath. All in all, maybe a little bit less citrus than I remember for a 12 year, but again, it's been a few more years. A few years on. Still a lovely smelling bourbon. By the way, 75% corn mash note. I forget what it is for the rye and wheat share. Rye and barley share. I think it's split. The last 25% is split. Brown sugar in the front, and then one thing that kind of hits me, unfortunately, and some people have kind of noted this, but say, it's only a little. What I liked about the old Elijah Craig was how smooth it was. There was no burn. There was big taste, but absolutely, no real burn. This tastes kind of young. There's, after the immediate rush of flavor, there's alcohol heat. It's by no means undrinkable. It's not rot gutty or any, or moonshiny or anything like that. It's just not as smooth as it used to be. Taste note wise, still lovely coating action on the tongue. Vanilla, caramel, lasting char in that finish. Oaken char in that finish. Hints of rye spice in the finish. corn in the front, in the mids, almost a little bit buttery. Finish just keeps going on and on and on. Same with the 12-year. It's also very thick, very oily, as it was in the original. You can kind of see here. Well, not really, but sort of. All in all, it's still a great mid-shelf whiskey, but it's not the great mid-shelf whiskey anymore, I would say. You know, it's about on par with, say, Bullet Bourbon or Buffalo Trace at this point. And while I like it, while I definitely enjoy drinking it, I'd like to go and try the one that's got a little bit more age on it. Or maybe even the barrel proof. I haven't really done a barrel proof whiskey before, so it's price-wise and experience-wise going to be pushing the envelope for me. But all in all, you know, I can't really be critical because what else could the distiller do at this point? You know, you can't really go and push that whiskey out the door early without it making a difference. So, you know, when you run low, you run low. And as a compromise, you know, it's a compromise. That said, it's still drinkable. It's still quite nice. And, you know, if you missed the 12-year, well, this is still definitely something worth seeking out. Elijah Craig's Small Batch. Get it where all good bourbon whiskey is sold. Cheers.